John.
Yeah, despite a cost of over $12,000 per day, with no guarantee the issue would even get on the ballot, some lawmakers are pushing for a special session on sports gambling that could help the state rake in hundreds of millions of dollars in extra tax revenue.
Todd Hinn says that he'd love to place a bet on the Huskers to beat Iowa if given the chance.
People regulate themselves pretty well. You can't prohibition against beer didn't work. Prohibition against soft drugs isn't working. Prohibition against gambling isn't working. Every bar in town has a bookie, and everybody knows that.
Those under-the-table bets could soon be out in the open if Nebraskans vote to change the state constitution. 110,000 signatures are needed to get a sports betting amendment on the November ballot, or lawmakers approving a ballot initiative during a special session. Senator Paul Schumacher says there is a sense of urgency because of the state's poor financial situation and believes Nebraskans would approve sports gaming if given the opportunity.
I have seen good statistical analysis of the mentality of the voters toward expanded gambling in general, and it's pushing 60%.
Democratic gubernatorial candidate Bob Criss wants voters to decide the issue, but would rather have the legislature vote in regular session to put it on the ballot in 2020. If a special session occurred, he wants the unicameral to avoid a long, drawn-out debate.
I have to see that organization structure and the decision has been well staffed. So when the legislature would come into session for a special session, it would be 10 days, done, finished, and move out.
Standing in the way, Governor Pete Ricketts, who says he'd remind senators the state could lose NCAA events if sports gambling is legalized.
We certainly want to also talk about the potential with the NCAA and losing the College World Series over it. So we'd work to educate state senators so they can make an informed decision.
And just today, the NCAA temporarily lifted a ban on holding championship events like the College World Series in states that allow betting on single games. Senator Schumacher says he'll work over the weekend to push for a special session, but at this point says it's a fairly slim possibility.